Well, new developments in Reagor Dykes' legal troubles, with the company coming to an agreement with Ford Motor Credit in their latest court hearing. This after Ford sued the company for millions of dollars, accusing them of fraud, and Reagor Dykes filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy soon after. Now, lawyers from both the Reagor Dykes company and Ford Credit Union announced a plan to a packed courtroom, saying for 2 weeks only, Reagor Dykes can pay their employees under a budget set by a Dallas finance firm. The judge also approved for Reagor Dykes to appoint an interim chief restructuring officer out of the Blackbriar finance firm. That person will be in charge of helping Reagor Dykes assess info over the next 2 weeks, but will not have the full duties of a chief financial officer. They've rescheduled a final hearing now on August 30th, the final decision of the use of collateral and if a trustee will be appointed to the case. Reagor Dykes released a statement saying, in part, the Reagor Dykes team is thankful for today's federal court order result. We're encouraged by Ford Motor Credit's willingness to work towards a constructive solution with our corporate restructuring officer. This week, though, Reagor Dykes named in another lawsuit accusing the company of check kiting, which is a federal felony. Check kiting is when a company trades checks between multiple banks in a way that makes it look like money is available in an account when it's not. The lawsuit was filed by Vista Bank against FirstCapital Bank, alleging that FirstCapital purposefully used insider information to make it so the loss of the failed check kite scam fell on Vista Bank. The debt Vista Bank now owes is nearly $6 million. The lawsuit says that Rick Dykes, half of the Reagor Dykes namesake, told FirstCapital Bank about the Ford lawsuit and the upcoming bankruptcy file before it was public information. It then says that FirstCapital, quote, worked all night to make it so that Vista Bank took the fall for the scam. A former Lubbock federal prosecutor has more for us on this process of check kiting.
The problem is that when you write the check, you knew that you didn't have the money in the account, and you're just hoping that, all of a sudden funds will make it into another account, and then you write a check on that, and it just goes back and forth. And ultimately, if you never come up with money to support the checks that you're writing, then the check kiting scheme is going to fail, and some bank is going to get caught left holding the bag.
Well, FirstCapital Bank has now released a statement saying the lawsuit's claims are not factual, in part saying this is a lawsuit which asserts claims that are without merit, either in law or in fact. FirstCapital Bank utilized legally appropriate procedures available through the bank collection process to return checks presented by Vista Bank to FirstCapital for payment, which FirstCapital was legally entitled to reject.